Thank you again. I will speed through this because I took too much time last time. There's a civil rights attorney from out of the state who's here protecting families. So this is the opening statement to one of his cases. He said, nobody, especially the government, is above the law. The County of Los Angeles, they know that seizing a child from a parent without getting a warrant, except in an emergency, violates the United States Constitution and harms not only the parent. You'll hear in this evidence, it also harms the child. County also knows that doing a biased, a shoddy investigation, not following procedures, not properly supervising its workers, it could cause a parent to lose their child, potentially forever. This was from a transcript of Duval versus County of Los Angeles. It was a $9.1 million award to Sean's client. There is a young girl in Tucson seized from her parents without a warrant, cause, or due process by DCS. She was a few days shy of age 2. She suffered more than Job. She suffered longer than Jesus on the cross. With a proper warrants bill in place, she would not be facing years of painful suffering without her family, who was severed from her life by fraud and by lies and manipulation. What have I learned after being a court watcher for 26 years? I'm in the presence of the administrative state. The technocrats wield more power over the people than anyone. Why is that? When did we lose separation of powers in this country? Question. When did the legislature that the people voted in relinquish their power to write law to you and to technocrats who have been in power for decades? Mr. Byers told us that at the last meeting that he wrote a warrants bill for DCS and that it is the same as a proper police warrant. Well, today his story changed. I was never given the opportunity to vote for you, Mr. Byers, and you're involved in everything. You make comment about everything. And I'm sorry to say that your power concerns me. Question, when did judges stop interpreting the law, and when did they start writing law? Judge Quigley, who presides over the dependency court in Pima County, modifying graduation requirements? Because the thousands of children who have been through her court and live under the scrutiny of DCS in dangerous foster care placements and forced adoptions have such bad outcomes that it's impossible for them to graduate high school. Furthermore,
Sure, when you're at about 3:45.
Two sentences. Furthermore, in a 6-month period of time, as Steve said, January 1 through June 1, 254 children are missing from foster care. Where are they? No police reports, as Steve said. No Amber Alerts. What is DCS doing to find these children? Where are they? No one cares. I asked DCS workers about it. They shrug their shoulders. They're just runaways. All teenagers do that. Really? We need public hearings, and we need input into these vast number of committees that you all have that we're never notified of. Victims are the best people to talk to. Oh, in the courts, we can fix that problem with the transcriptionists who charge outrageous sums of money to poor people to get a record. Let people tape. It's ridiculous that you don't.
Ms. Sherwin, thank you. Let me clarify 2 things for you. There was some discussion about legislation concerning graduation requirements for high school.
Yeah.
That's not something that's been enacted into law. It's a bill that I understand has been discussed.
Yeah, you're working on it.
Senator Kate Wilkie McGee. And second, the provisions for temporary removal orders for children, those are enacted by the legislature as statute. So I think, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you understood those points.
Mr. Dryers told me at the last
Thank you for your
meeting,
comment.
I wrote the bill, okay?